Joshua is here. He is our partner that we work with in Haiti. And very quickly, did you like that? Kind of one thing led to another, and he was in Fort Lauderdale with his sister, and I got a phone call from him, and then he was on an airplane. And so he's been here since Tuesday, and he and Jason are going to come up this morning and share with us. So I want to invite you guys to do that while I talk about something else that's a different announcement. So you guys can get situated, and I'll move to the side. But on September 21st, that's a Friday evening, we have an opportunity to join with a few other churches in the North Sound area, Alderwood Community Church and Sound City Bible Church, which is the church that moved into Linwood High School, where we used to be. They are hosting an all worship and prayer night for churches to come together and just experience community in the larger body together. And so we want to invite you to be a part of that. We have no idea what it will be like because we're not organizing it. We are just simply showing up. And so don't hold it against us if it's like, I think it's going to be awesome. So there's that. But I can make no promises outside of on the back of that little flyer that said lunch after church are the details and the location. And you're just invited to come and brave it with us, trying something new as we gather with other Christians in our Seattle area to worship and pray together for our area. Okay.
Okay, wait. Did Joshua have that?
Yes.
He's Haitian, so he has a thunderous voice, but just so we're on equal ground. Man, it's good to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
So we were talking with Joshua. We've been talking for years about it. It would be so cool to have you come visit us. And, you know, the logistics of it just never really worked out. And then here it was, and it happened really out of the blue. So what a blessing it is to have you here. I will tell you guys that first of all, this is a guy that I enjoy. And if I didn't enjoy him, we would still work with him. If I didn't enjoy him, we would still invite him to our house, and we would feed him, and we would go for walks, and I would grit my teeth through it. But I don't have to do that because I really, really enjoy spending time with you. I enjoy being with you. You're fun. You're kind. You're my kind of guy. You're like a Haitian version of Jason. Really. So,
I appreciate your spirit as well.
Okay, yeah. But in addition to just enjoying you, I think in watching you lead for the last several years, I've come to have a deep respect for you also. And just, I've seen you step in and lead during really hard things that are happening in Haiti, and you've done an amazing, I sit back and I learn. I just learn and learn and learn about Haiti. I learn about leadership. And it's always kind of stuck out to me that you actually started working at Ebenezer in 1982, is that right?
1981.
1981. I'm shortchanging you. And so you must have been 23, 24, something like that?
21.
21. Shortchanging you again. So, okay.
It's okay.
So imagine a 21-year-old version of him in 1981 with all the challenges going on in Haiti, leading a church and leading a ministry along with friends that he has. And so you've been there working for 36 years in one place with one group. And we have an image. This is the first trip that Jen and I took, and you can tell because of how big Brooklyn was there. But we have Joshua and then Michelle, his kind of partner, and then Claire is a medical doctor from France that came a few years after Joshua and has been there also for over 30 years working together. That is so unusual in Haiti, to have a team working together for that long. And so what I wanted to just ask you is why? You've certainly had other opportunities. You've had many opportunities to do other things. You know people in Canada, you know people in the United States, you know people in France, in Switzerland. You could have moved there. You could have moved on to another ministry in Haiti. Why do you continue to work with these people in that place at Ebenezer?
Well, I've seen in them a brotherhood spirit. They love God, and they have a vision to train a generation for Christ. And I'm part of this generation. So my endeavor, my work with Ebenezer Mission is to train a generation for Christ, and I love them because I see loyalty in them,
Yeah.
and myself, I give loyalty back to them.
Absolutely. I can't imagine. I mean, if you've been married, you know how hard it is to work with the same person for 35 years or even 3 years or whatever. So, God bless you, baby. And so inevitably, I'm just assuming, I'm not asking you to talk about, but there would have to have been some hard times and some conflicts and differences of opinion, and yet you guys have figured out how to manage that. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
Well, sometimes opinions might be different, but Christ is the same for everyone.
Amen.
So we have one goal, one focus is to love Christ and to love one another.
Yeah, yeah. So our church, as many of you know, have been really involved in water projects and wells. And the first well that we were able to provide was in a place called La Croix. And so that's where Joshua lives. It's where he serves. It's where his church is. It's the center of everything that he does. And so he came to our house, and we reached into our fridge and pulled out a soda called what? LaCroix. And so Joshua said, no, it's La Croix. And we said, no, it's you're in America now. It's LaCroix. And to be honest with you, I don't know why anyone drinks it. It's like soda, right, without the sweetener in it. Like someone forgot the sweetener. So we actually, before we get to the well, I just want to show them, this is Joshua's first experience trying LaCroix in our kitchen. Can we roll this?
What do you think of that?
My mother would say, anything that doesn't kill will grease you.
Quite the advertisement.
Okay, so La Croix, in all seriousness, stop. La Croix is a very special place for you, and that welcoming was very meaningful for the community. Can you tell us a little bit about why having that well there is such a blessing to the people of La Croix?
La Croix has been such a wonderful place for me because when I was a young pastor, God had used me to help so many people there, cast out evil spirits, and set young people free. So when Pastor Jason, Jen, and the team share with us about the need of drilling a well, it was a great news because people would have to go far away to work to get some water. And today, we have the water flowing in front of the Lacroix Bible School. Everybody can come, get some water. They get water to drink. They get water to wash themselves, to go to church, to go to school. It is such a wonderful blessing, Pastor Jason, and we thank you very much, you and your church and all those who have contributed to have this well today. It is a blessing for the whole community.
Yeah, so, I mean, not only does it help people in so many different ways in their lives, but it helps you guys do your ministry. It helps you reach people for Christ. And develop people and train people. Can you talk a little bit about how it helps you in your ministry?
Because it is such a hard thing for a lot of people to get some water. But as we're distributing water, we give also the living water, which is Christ, to people.
Okay.
So there's a discipline for the distribution, and we let them know it is an evangelical thing. It is a church thing. So see first Christ before you're receiving the physical water. So it is a great opportunity to have the well help us to tell people more about Christ. And we see more people coming to Christ, more people understand what it is, the living water.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's been unbelievable. They have in their church, they have a leader who's like the deacon of water, right? And he goes out, and they wanted to make sure that the water got outside the walls of the compound where they are. They can't just, it was dangerous because they have families living there and stuff to just have whoever come on into the compound and get water. So they went through the expense of and the trouble of piping it to outside of the wall so that anybody from the community can come and anybody is welcome. It's really, really a beautiful thing. The other thing that we worked with you on is we brought a team down about a year and a half ago to renovate an old training center. And as we were there, you sort of told us a little bit about the history of the training center and how significant it was in the ministry of Ebenezer in the early years. Can you tell us a little bit about what happened there and why that was such a big
The
deal?
training center was founded by the late Mildred Norbeck. She was an American who lived in Haiti for more than 40 years. But after she passed away since 1981, the Bible school place was given to me to lead. So the houses were all like of 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
So they were in very bad shape. So when God sent you there to help us renovate the houses, it was heaven come down. Because
That's what happens anytime I enter
Yes.
a space, really.
because your group was able to build bunk beds. We could receive people, and now we were able to do seminars, conferences for pastors, evangelists, Sunday school teachers. That was originally the plan of Mildred Norbeck, to help teach pastors,
To give them a
Christian
place.
workers.
Yeah, to give a place where you could train people
Exactly.
in all kinds of, and then in the early years that was happening. Because
Exactly.
you were trained there, were
I
you
was
not?
trained there.
You got your pastoral training
Exactly.
in that space. Okay.
So I'm giving now what I had received.
Yes. And then it kind of sat there for years where not much was happening because it was so run down. And now that it's renovated, there's training happening again.
After the renovation, life comes back.
Yeah.
And now almost every day there is something happening. Teaching, conferences, meeting with young people. Thank you so much for helping resurrecting
Yeah.
this place.
Absolutely. And I think we all recognize that really a community, the strength of a community is contingent on the strength of its leaders. If it has great leaders, it can be a great community. And so that leadership development piece and that training is so critical for Haiti taking the next step forward and for the people of La Croix taking the next step forward.
Exactly. Because this place was made exactly to help Christian leaders.
Yeah.
We have a lot of pastors in Haiti. Some of them can hardly read their Bibles, but this place is to help them, teach them so they can become better leaders.
Yeah.
A lot of them have the anointing, but they don't know how to interpret the Bible.
Sure, they need the training.
They need the training. So we're doing something wonderful over there. Thank you for your help.
It's beautiful. And when we were working there, the really special thing to me was not only was our team working, but there was a team of Haitians, probably 4 times, 5 times as big as ours, doing landscaping. And so it actually looks much prettier than this now. This is kind of an older picture right after our team had been working a little bit. But from what I understand, it's even more beautiful. There's some trees planted and places for shade.
Every day we add something. So when you go there, you will see flowers. You will see trees going up. So as we're moving forward, we see the grace of God is working, is in action.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we're hoping that we will see more of your people going there.
Absolutely.
There's a place for you. We'll give you a warm welcome. We'll do our best to give you some Haitian food.
Yes.
You will be able to get a shower because of the well.
Yep.
Everything will be all right by the grace of God.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. I cannot tell you how extraordinary it is how much they're doing with how little they have. And so when we come and give even just a little bit, it enables them to do that much more. They're going to do what they do whether we come or not. But when we come, it is truly helpful. And so it's so amazing to have you here. I have one final question, and this one's more just for fun. What is the best store or place you've been since you've been here in the Seattle area?
Well, you took me somewhere to buy a wallet.
Oh, yeah. Target.
Target, yes.
Yes, sir.
Target.
What did you think of Target?
I will continue to target.
Yes.
I need I need a few other things. I'll go to Target.
Oh, yes. Yes. All right.
Thanks a lot for your interview, and may God bless you and your people, and we'll continue to work by the grace of God.
Thank you.